Hi, I'm Valerie King for Bass City Beat, and I'm here to share with you details on this year's upcoming Soapbox Derby. The annual charity event will be held on September 6th, as long as it receives enough support from volunteers and sponsors.
Right now we're low on participants. The people doing the race right now have been doing it for 15, 16 years, so we need some people to help us out that way. Most people mail in their application with a check, or we have a kids' night a few days before the race that we get the rest of the applications and they pay us by cash or check.
The race entry fee is $175 per car, and that does not include the car. An individual can buy a car. In some cases, we have a car that we can lend for a year, and then, if they want to go on to the next year, we can work out an arrangement where they can buy the car. The primary recipient is Mount Clemens Schools. They receive about half of the proceeds, and then from there, it's a matter of who volunteers. Overall, the gross is over $250,000. We have different amounts each year depending on the number of participants. We've had a high of 84 cars entered 2 years ago, I believe. Maybe 3 and 4 years ago, we had 84 cars. Last year, we had about 40 cars. So it depends and it varies. But generally speaking, on the average, we grow somewhere in the low 20s. Considering the current economic climate, we understand that there's going to be some fallout in terms of people being able to get involved and register their cars. We're always looking for any type of company that would like to have a primary notice in terms of the sponsorship of the race. And so if there's anybody out there, we're looking for that type of individual. Generally speaking, it's about $5,000 to be the only or the prime sponsorship of the race, and we haven't had that for a few years, but waiting for it.
For questions or concerns about the race, you can contact George Murphy at 586-243-5706 or Pete Callanan at 586-260-9653. You can also go to youtube.com and keyword search Mount Clemens Grand Prix. Hopefully you now know enough about the Soapbox Derby to contribute what you can to this year's races. For Bass City Beat, I'm Valerie King.